So I want to go one step further. So one of the topics which comes up very frequently in our conversations has to do with dancing, and just like what dancing can do. And so let's put dancing in context of what we're just talking about, like moving the body, but not necessarily moving in space. Because when you're dancing, like obviously you're moving your body, and yeah, you might be moving a little bit, but the amount of movement of the body and the amount of like from A to Z, like it's not much. Like you might stay within like a 6 square foot area, let's say. So but now, because you are moving in time with music, whatever music, like whatever style of dance one chooses to do, how does that, like, does that play into kind of like the different mystical experiences, which you're saying it's like it's a little bit different, like it's much more creative, and like you're not just like on a clock. Like a clock is Saturnian. It's like, dun, 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 and you're not just going dun, 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 dun. But like now you have something else, and maybe that is why, like, you're working with on a much different than just straight time dilation. And what I'm curious, because you're drawn to both of these. You're drawn both to the dancing and then also to the treadmill, is like, in your own experimentation, like being able to recognize, like, this opens this type of door and this opens that type of door. Like,
All right, guys, you just saw a scene from the opening of episode 3 of the Glass Bead Game. Today is Thursday, February 18th. Michael and I recorded on Tuesday, and I've just been finishing posting video. And this was kind of a wild one. We did start with this sort of conversation about time and dancing and opening portals and doors, and it quickly led into sort of the main topic of discussion, which was where we had left off in the prior episode, which was I was going to tell a story about the Elisa Lam case. Oddly, after I mentioned that last time, a new Netflix series came out the following day. But anyway, we kind of talked about this case and an odd sort of entanglement that I had with it. I thought it was a pretty basic entanglement, but the further we sort of dug into it, weird things started to come up. And one of the interesting processes of playing the glass bead game is starting to identify who else may have been playing and where the game led them. So this episode goes deeply into some of that topic. The Elisa Lam thing has always been very weird to me. And through some of the things discovered during this show that we recorded and in the hours afterward, I will be pursuing this topic further, probably both with Michael, but also on my own, because I found some very weird connections, including attraction to similar ideas and images. And in fact, the thumbnail for this episode was taken from Elisa Lam's Tumblr account. And I went there, I told myself, if I can find within a few seconds of looking on her blog an image that I feel is representative of the glass bead game, I'm going to use that for the thumbnail. And I found it immediately, and it's an image I had seen before. Not there, somewhere else. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoy the episode. It is available at patreon.com/offplanetmedia at the Project Kids level. That is a fully interactive level, as well as a level that receives content. It is also available on an individual episode by episode basis. So if you would like to receive that, just hit me up. In the description box is my email, and you can do that. If you have not yet seen an episode of the Glass Bead Game and you would like to try one out, I'd be happy to give you a complimentary episode. And coming up in March, we will have a new way for people who want to receive this content only. Michael and I are working on a joint page where we can sort of deploy those episodes in a different way than just on my own personal Patreon. Anywho, that's it. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.